to tell you how you are able to eat whatever you want, whenever you want, and get killer results. So stay tuned. So I know you know about macros and tracking stuff and how many calories a protein has, how many calories does carbs have and fat has. I know you know all that stuff, and if you don't, you can go online and find that stuff on the internet. So I'm not going to bore you with none of that. But what I am going to tell you is I'm going to tell you how I'm able to eat whatever I want to eat, whenever I want to eat it, and still get incredible results. So how I eat, how I do my nutrition and still able to get incredible results, I use a style called If It Fits Your Macros. You know what that is? If it fits your macros, it's just like it says, if it fits them. Okay, so what that means is, that means I am not restricting anything that I like. And I love cookies, I love donuts, I love chocolate, any little candies. Like, I'm a big sweet eater. And a lot of times, a lot of diets, when they're telling you, oh, you need to get in shape, this, that, and the third, they want you to cut all this stuff out. And you know as well as I do that that's not really realistic, especially if you do it cold turkey. Some people can do that and go cold turkey and cut all that stuff out. Me, I choose not to, because I've been training the last 20 years and I've been eating similar to foods. I've still been eating the chocolates and candies and whatever I want, but I'm still getting my protein and all that stuff in, and I've been able to still get just as good of results as anybody else. So, you know as well as I do, if you cut that stuff out, you're more than likely not going to stick to the diet. So this is why I eat this way, is because it allows me to be able to eat the donut. It allows me to be able to eat the cookie. It allows me to be able to eat some of the candy or whatever I want and still get the results that I get. And it's the style because it fits your macros. That's the only way I can able to eat how I'm eating and still get incredible results. So when I eat this way, if it fits my macros versus any other diet, like, I feel incredible. Let me tell you why I feel incredible. Because I'm able to eat whatever I am craving. Okay? I'm able to eat it. Like, if I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh man, I really want this donut from a gas station or whatever. You know what? I don't hesitate at all. I go right in there and I get however many donuts I want, usually it's 2, and I eat them. And you know what? You know why I'm able to do this? Because I'm still tracking everything. And this is the key. This is the only way this works, is if you track something. And the fitness app that I use to track stuff, and there's a ton of them out there. The app that I use to track my food is called MyFitnessPal. And if you bring up MyFitnessPal, you open the app, there's a search bar in there. You can type in whatever food you want, click on it, and then it'll give you the breakdown from the calories, from the fats, from the carbs, from the protein, or whatever. You search it up, type it in, you search it up. They have almost any food on there. You click it, and there's like different tabs, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, all that. And like for me, for breakfast, I would click 2 donuts or whatever, put it on there. It'd give me my exact macros, and I type it in there, and it'll subtract from the calories, and then I go about my day. That's how I'm able to do this stuff, because I am tracking. If you do not track any of the food, then you're more than likely not going to get any results. So if you're going to eat this way, you have to track stuff. And it feels amazing, because I find myself less likely to crash out and go and just binge eat a bunch of trash food that I shouldn't be eating, because I'm able to satisfy that craving from eating this way. Okay? So I feel amazing. Like, another diet is like carnivore diet, like you're cutting out all the sugar. Keto diet, you're cutting out a lot of things. Like, if you eat this way, you are able to eat the stuff that you love and still get incredible results. And if you ask me, that's the only way I feel like anybody can truly stick to a diet. And oftentimes it doesn't even feel like you're on a diet. You know why? Because you're not cutting out anything. And that's amazing. You're not cutting anything out. You're eating the foods that you love. You're still getting your protein in, You're still hitting your carbs, and those foods that you love, like the donuts and stuff, I just count that as the carbs and I count it as the fat. And then whatever protein I'm eating that night, my levels will adjust and I'll go eat that protein. That way I'm satisfying my craving and it's leaving me fulfilled. And then it's making it easier for me to continue to progress each and every single day because I'm satisfying those cravings. So that's a big way and big reason why I eat this way. And it's like, I can't tell you how good I feel doing it. So you may ask, what can I eat, or how can I stick to eating this way forever? Well, for me, I pretty much eat only 3 things. So I'll eat chicken, ground beef, or I'll eat ground turkey. Those are the key staples in my diet, right? And like probably 85% of the time it's chicken. Like my wife actually gets bored and almost gets mad because I'm always eating chicken, but that's what I make with it. Like that's what I eat. That's what gets me the best results. And that's the leanest, to me, the leanest protein I can eat besides fish. And I'm not a big fish fan, but I love chicken because you get high protein and low on the fats. And with that chicken, like I'm making chicken tacos. I'll just eat the plain chicken. I'll either bake it or I'll grill it. And there's a variety of things that you can do with the chicken, but I mainly like making chicken tacos, and I'll eat it, or I'll eat it plain. But that is how I'm able to continue eating what I'm eating, because I found something that I loved and I just stuck to it. And if I'm eating ground beef, I'll make tacos. I'll get taco seasoning, put it on there. And then I'll get like 8 ounces of meat. I'll weigh it out on my food scale, throw a little bit of cheese on there, and go from there. But mainly I like eating chicken over the ground beef because there's way more calories for the ground beef than there is the chicken. So, but that's just a staple of my meals that I like to eat. And for you, that could be different. But all you need to do is find something that you love and consistently eat that. Like you don't need to detour to right or left or whatever. Sometimes if you want variety, then you could add different stuffs in. But once you find the key thing, the one thing that you can eat every single day and not get tired of it for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks on end, then just stick to it. And for me, chicken, and then my other way of getting good protein in is I'll get Greek yogurt and I'll mix 2 scoops of my my protein supplement in there, stir it up. Like that'll almost give me like 80 to 90 grams in that bowl right there, and minimum fat. So that's a key staple. Like you can go check my Instagram. It's usually on there every single day what I eat. But those are the things that I love to eat, and it's allowed me to stick to my diet plan, which doesn't feel like a diet because I'm still eating whatever I want and still getting good results. But that's how I'm able to stick to this plan so long. Now, granted, like if I want to get into a deeper cut and I want my results a little quicker, then sure, I'll like limit how many donuts I have, or however many candy or whatever I'm eating that is like kind of extra. I'll limit that. I won't completely cut it out. Maybe I'll go 2 or 3 days without it, or eat 1 donut instead of 2. But there's ways that you can fill your macros in with different things and still get good results and still eat the foods you want. So that's what I advise to you. Find something that you love and stick to it, and you will not go wrong doing that. And one last thing I want to talk to you guys about is a lot of times I find myself, like if I have an event like at night, 6, 7 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, I have an event to go to, but I don't want to waste all my calories before I get to this event, and like, and say they're having really good food. I don't want to be able to not eat that good food. So one thing that I'll do is I'll just fast all the way until the event. Okay, so fasting means I won't eat anything. The only thing that I'll do is I'll drink water. And then during that time, I'll still get my workout in. I'm still working. I'm staying busy, so I'm not focused on eating, right? So you can either drink the little black coffee that'll suppress your appetite, drink carbonated water, drink plain water, and then go do something. If you're at work, like find your way to move around, like do something to get your mind off of food, okay? Because when that event comes and they're having, say you go to somewhere and you're eating out, event meaning like a wedding or you're eating out with family or anything like that, and you want to be able to eat whatever you want, say you have that coming up. Like, don't eat. Like, wait until you get to that place, and then you could eat really whatever you want. Like, whatever you want. There's not a lot of things that are going to be over 2,500 calories. So unless you're going crazy, like drinking alcohol and doing all that stuff, you'll be fine. You will be fine. So just fast your way all the way up into that event. And then when you get there, you really won't have to worry about how many grams of protein you're getting and how many grams of carbs, how many grams of fats. Like, you'll just be mindful of it, but you'll be able to eat whatever you want. And then you come in the next day, like, the scale's not going to move that much. It's not like, oh, you just ruined your diet from eating that. No, it's not like that at all, because you fasted your way all the way there and you ate pretty much if anything, you'll be under your calories, and then maybe, depending on how many alcoholic drinks you have or however greasy the food is that you eat, you'll barely be over your calories. But if you're eating 2,000 calories in one setting, I guarantee you're going to be full. So more than likely, you're not going to go over your calories. So again, if you have an event or something, eating with the family later on, just fast your way all the way up into there. And then when you get there, enjoy yourself. But that is how I'm able to eat whatever I want, whenever I want, and still get these amazing results. And you can do the same if you eat this way. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Watch it back, learn this way. If you need help on getting your macros and all that, you can go online. There's a website that's like a TDEE calculator, but you type in your stuff in there, and type in your age and all that, your weight, how active you are, and it'll give you a list of calories, and it'll give you your macros on there, and you can build a plan from there. But if you have any other questions, follow my YouTube page. You can ask away. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you dads. This is how I'm a dad of 2, if you don't know. But this is how I'm able to eat what I want, whenever I want, and still get these amazing results as a father at 35 years old. And I've been doing this for the last 20 years. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Signing out.